Like I want to cry, throw up, and celebrate all at the same time because it's so cool. Oh, she's warm. That's cute. Tight. And they're just like, hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Laramie and we're going to be doing something just a little bit differently today. So I am a teacher at a university. And so we just went back to school this past week and I kind of forgot how to dress like a professional. I like to wear very different clothes when I'm not at work than what I usually wear at work. Like this is what I like to wear, or like leggings or sweatpants, shorts, things like that, which are things I'm not wearing when I go to school. So I need to go through all of my like clothing that I usually wear in a professional setting and figure out how to style them again. Caveat here, I am not a super stylish person, so like this may not be to your taste, but basically what I'm going to do today, and was going to do whether you were with me or not, is go through all my clothes, put together some outfits, take pictures of them, so in the morning when I like, oh, hold on. Sorry, I thought you were in here. My bad. So in the morning when I need to get ready, or like in the evening when I'm getting ready the night before school, I know exactly what to grab. I'm also going to have things sorted into kind of two separate categories. I'm going to have one category that's like, this is things I'm going to teach in, and then I'm going to have another category that's like, these are the things that I can wear to work, but I don't necessarily want to wear to teach in. And some of the things I'm going to do to judge that is like turning around and reaching up like I'm writing on a whiteboard. For instance, I don't know that I'd be super duper comfortable in this because depending on how I reached up, it may show too much skin. Actually, I don't think this is showing a lot of skin, but you get the picture. Like I want to make sure that when I reach up, nothing goes up too high or like exposes like my stomach or my back or anything like that when I'm writing on a whiteboard. But when I'm not teaching, I'm usually keeping my arms down or like here and working at a desk, I can wear those outfits those days. So I teach 2 days a week. The other 3, I'm doing office work and my other role. So those are the 2 categories. But I'm very like anxious energy right now. Mostly, quick segue before we get into the actual outfit putting together. I know this is very different than what I usually make. Like usually I make knitting content. And one of the things for those of you who are knitters and don't necessarily want to watch something that's not knitting related, there is like a teeny tiny bit of knitting content in here because I have 2 knits, like my 2 sweaters that I have finished, the Gulfside tee and my gray sweater. I'm going to try to style them for work to see like how I can wear them and how I can like style them so that I'm comfortable wearing them at work. So like there's a teeny tiny bit of knitting content in there, just a teeny tiny. But okay, back to what I was saying. I am very excited because I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and I'm like both excited and slightly terrified because that is a lot of people. And it's really cool and I'm so glad you're here. So thank you for those of you who have subscribed and those of you who watch. Every like, every comment, I really appreciate it. I also wanted to say I am a little behind on answering comments where this past couple weeks between getting ready for the semester and starting the semester have been so hectic that by the time I get home, like I can't even fathom getting on social media or like trying to respond. But just know that I really appreciate those comments. I have read them all. I will respond to them if I haven't responded to them already. And I really appreciate you engaging with my content because first of all, the goal of this was just to build a community and I can't do that if it's just me talking to you. I love it when you talk back, give me ideas. And that actually leads me into the next thing I want to tell you about that I'm really excited about. I would like to do another Ravelry dump video, so like a Ravelry Pattern Dump video. But to celebrate this community and to celebrate that there's 1,000 of you here now, what I would like to do is I would like to do it as a like your pick style. So if you could send me a couple or at least one of your favorite patterns to knit or crochet on Ravelry, we'll do a Ravelry pattern dump, but it'll all be your favorite patterns. Depending on how many I get, I may not be able to talk about all of them in a video, but I can put them all in a pattern bundle on Ravelry so everyone will have access to them. And then I'll pick a few to talk about. If I only get a few, then I will talk about them all. But if you could do me a favor and leave like your favorite Ravelry pattern to knit or crochet in the comments, and it can be like loom knitting, machine knitting, anything like that. It like isn't restricted to like specific knitting types or crochet types, though I don't know like much about crochet types. But anyways, very excited, a little bit rambly, but I hope you can tell that I'm like just super pumped you're here. But to celebrate, I wanted to highlight some things that you all love. And depending on like how this goes, I may actually talk about the things you love about the pattern. So feel free to tell me that. And also this is a little bit selfish because I also want to know what your guys' favorite patterns are, because I think it'd be really fun to start knitting things that are recommended, or even crocheting things that are recommended by the people in this community, because I trust your judgment. You've been pretty good so far. Like everything you've ever advised me has made sense. So with that, I am gonna dive into this process. I'm probably gonna film this over multiple days. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gather all of the clothing that I typically wear to work, that I consider like my more work clothing, or clothing that I think could be work appropriate if styled a different way or styled with certain things. And I'm just gonna bring that all in here. And then I'm gonna start going through it. I imagine there's gonna be a lot of cuts in this video. I'm gonna try to do some fancy transitions. Probably won't happen, but we're gonna try. So I'm gonna start by bringing in, and you're gonna hear Theo, he's being kind of sassy tonight. I'm gonna start by bringing in all of that clothing and like sorting it in piles. And then maybe for tonight, since it's already 8 o'clock, 8:10, I will start like with just one top or one pair of pants and see what we can do with that. But let's dive in. I'm gonna go into my room and grab all the clothes. Right, Theo? Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. Every time I pull this mirror off that wall, I panic slightly. All right, I put a mirror next to you, so if you see me looking over here, I am looking at the mirror because I also kind of need to see what these outfits look like because, well, I'm using the back camera of my phone. I feel like this wouldn't go very well if I couldn't actually see myself. All right, so I am gonna change into these like shorts and this tank top so that I have a much easier time changing in front of the camera without exposing myself. So let's do this. Okay, like magic, here we go. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, and I don't know how well I'll be able to show you this, I am going to go through and sort these things by like shirts, pants, that kind of thing. So I may tilt you down and then tilt you back up so you can see what I'm doing, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I also brought me some colorful socks so that when I put on the shoes that require socks, I have socks. And I do wear my colorful socks to work, even though they don't match anything that I'm wearing, because I made them, and that is my right. Oh, I have blazers too. You'll set that there. I don't know if that's all of them though. Also, this is not all of my clothing, so we're definitely gonna have to do this over a couple of days because I did wear some of my most like common clothing that I wear when I teach to teach this last week. So we're really just starting with the sorting and a few things tonight. I think I'm gonna start with, I don't know, let me just keep sorting. Yeah, it's way too short, way too short. I'm gonna toss that over there. Yeah. Oh goodness, you just burped. You just burped in their ears. You feel better? You do? That's good. I'm glad you feel better. What do you think? Oh, thank you. All right. Mom's got to keep going. Of course, we're including the skirt that I made. All of my favorite sweaters. Ooh. I don't know if you can see this, but this one's got pit stains I need to figure out how to fix. I sweat when I teach. I'm like not a modest amount. I sweat a lot when I teach. Starting to feel like I have too many clothes. I am never allowed to complain again that I don't have anything to wear. It's just a rule I'm making. No more complaining, because it's obvious that I do have things to wear. Okay, so we got one basket down. So this is what we're dealing with so far. Sorry about this light being kind of bright. No, Theo's gonna throw a fit, so I don't know if you can hear that. But this is everything that's not currently in the dryer or actively lying on the floor drying. So we're gonna start with that. And I think I wanna start with the non-winter items. We're already 18 minutes in, that's good. Hopefully that is good. So we are gonna start with summery tops. This might be pretty boring for you, but it needs to be done. All right, up first. So this is a classic. I wore this a lot last year, and I actually wore it. These shoes are usually cleaner. I really need to clean them, but I usually just wore it with these white ones. Excuse me, you're in the way, silly boy. Can you come over here? Can you come over here? Thank you. Let the people see the shoes. So this is one look that I usually go for. I don't love the way the shoes look, but honestly, because I'm standing and walking a lot, I teach in a giant lecture hall, and I'm usually like walking back and forth. I have to wear shoes that are really comfortable. But the most important part of this outfit is that this red shirt with little black polka dots looks really good with these black pants. But I want to see what they look like with other shoe options, because this is usually what I wear. But let's try these guys. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, I don't hate that. I mean, it would be better if the shoes were black, but I currently do not have black shoes that are super comfortable to wear all day. I do have like heeled booties, but I'm not gonna wear heeled booties all day. And I'm also just not interested in going out and buying anything. So I'm cool with that, though I do think the white looks a little better. I also have a couple of shoes that I can't wear with socks. Oh, goodness. Honestly, I wouldn't be doing the shoes if half of my struggle getting out of the house in the morning wasn't figuring out what shoes to wear. So I also have these, which they kind of just disappear, so they're not great. They're really not the right color, but it's fine. I probably wouldn't wear those. I'd probably just wear the white ones. And then I guess we're putting all the shoes on. These I feel like are too casual to teach in. But I mean, they're white. And then last but not least, I have these shoes. That's not terrible. If I rolled this. Oh, that's kind of cute for summer. All right, next outfit. Not my favorite combination. Mostly because, I don't know if you can see this, let me move closer. This blouse is or tank top has these little black polka dots in it. So I feel like it doesn't look the best with the brown pants. Not my favorite, so I'm not even gonna worry about shoes for that. I really feel like I think that's it for this one. So I think this shirt just goes best with the black pants. Up next is a more basic option. Forgot I had 2 more pairs of jeans that I could do with this. Okay, so this top where it's black, I don't necessarily want to wear black pants with it, mostly because of the black shoe conundrum. And if there's no brown in this outfit, or white, it's gonna look weird. All these pants have this little weird pocket right here, which is strange. I do really like this. And I usually wear these shoes with it. And I feel like they just kind of blend in. I feel like that's pretty good. Hopefully you can see the shoes, but Theo, come over here, baby. You're in the way. Come here. No? Okay. Can you move somewhere? Thank you. All right. I'm not gonna put the other shoe on. I already can tell that that's gonna be exhausting if I do. But here we have the one shoe. I mean, it's not the perfect match, but I don't think it's bad. And then the other one that I would wear with this probably is this shoe, because it is black and brown. I don't know if the rolling looks good or not. You tell me. But I think that's a win. I think we could teach in that, especially this summer or this fall when it's still hot as heck out. And then transition into winter with these. I start to care less and less about the way my shoes look the colder and colder it gets outside. Because at some point, fashion doesn't matter, and staying warm is important. Okay. So that is this top with these bottoms. Because it's a black top, this top should be fairly versatile. So let's see. I'm gonna leave one sock on. Sorry. It's gonna look funny for a little bit. Okay, so up next, I was thinking these jeans. These are the jeans, if you watched my clothing repair video, this is gonna be tight with shorts on. If you watched my clothing repair video, these are the jeans. These are the jeans that I fixed the butt. I will say they stretch out over time. They're always really tight when I first put them on, especially when I'm wearing shorts underneath them. So don't mind me fixing my shorts. And 2 layers of shirts. It's gonna be a little lumpy bumpy, but when I do this in real life for work, it won't be as lumpy. God, those are tight. Yeah, so these jeans, like, you wear them for 5 minutes and they're just like, and they relax. But I think this is obviously a classic. I would probably wear any blazer over it. And then usually I could wear like any of these shoes. But the ones I primarily wear with these jeans is going to be these shoes. And usually I roll them and I'm wearing short socks. So if you can imagine, which I kind of like the peekaboo of my socks that I knitted. That's fun. Okay, that's a classic. My only fear is that this is the seam that I redid. I have a slightly crippling fear that I'm gonna take a step in class and my whole butt's gonna come out. So I don't teach in these super often because of that fear. However, I've been wearing these for years. Well, not years. I've been wearing them for at least over a year, and I've never, the seam looks fine. So I think that's an irrational fear, but it's a fear nonetheless. I got it. I might not be able to keep these shorts on for the jeans. Like I said, they do get baggy once you wear them for just a few minutes. All right. And then I have 2 more pairs of pants that I think I would wear with these. Got these at Goodwill. I need to fix these pants too. I should do another pants fixing video. So the problem with these pants, they look great. I like it with this shirt. Obviously it's a lumpy bumpy because of the multiple shirts and I didn't do a great job. But there is no bottom to the pocket. And the pocket is completely ripped out. And I put my hands in my pockets a lot at work. So I probably need to fix these pockets, but they're kind of fraying and shedding. But I do like these pants. They are a little tighter than I prefer to teach in. Like you can see, I got hurt and I have a bubble right here where I got hurt last year, and you can see that. And if you can see that, that means my pants are a little tighter than I want to wear in front of a college classroom, especially when that college classroom has 102 freshmen in it. So, I'm probably not gonna wear these on teaching day, but these would be great for sitting at the office and doing work because they are super stretchy. Okay, that's good. So that's a keep. And then shoes, I'd probably just wear these white ones that are right here, that I put here to check to make sure that my feet were in frame. And I still don't know if I'll succeed at keeping my feet in frame. And then next is these. I have 3 of the same pants. These are the Amelia from Frank and Oak. They're the only dress pants I've ever found that fit me the way I want dress pants to fit me. They're tight around the waist, but baggy everywhere else. Okay, got a phone call from my friend Hosanna in the middle of that, but that's okay. So this is what it looks like with the gray pants, or the green pants. These, like I said, these are all Amelia's from Franken-Oak. Obviously not sponsored. I just really like these pants. But they fit me here, but I like how like loose and baggy they are around the rest of me. Like I think they're very flattering, but also not like tight. These are wool. The brownish, like tannish ones are linen and cotton, and the black ones are polyester. So, but they're all the same cut. Again, Franken-Oak Amelia. They're like vintage balloon pants or balloon fit because they're just not like super duper tight. But I like this, but I would probably wear these with either these, again, you know, I don't really like the tan with that. Maybe the white. I don't know. I want to get a pair of shoes like this that are black because I wear a lot of black. So I think that would work really well. But this is a pass too, so this is good. All right, I think this is everything for this particular shirt. I do have that skirt that I made, but because the fabric is so thin, and I need to get a slip in order to wear like darker clothing with this, because you can really see the line on my leg here. It would work, especially if I'm gonna wear black shorts underneath it, because it does have this slip up here. It would work, because it just looks like I'm wearing a black slip. I actually kind of like that. And then I would probably wear these babies with it. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Let me move closer to the camera, or the mirror. Yeah, I think I would actually wear that. Okay. What do you think? Is this a good one? Is this a good one? What do you think? All right. Next shirt. Maybe I'll do this shirt. Because I sweat so much when I teach and I move around so much, I do tend to wear tank tops and then put a blazer over them, so that if I need to like take the tank top off, or excuse me, not take the tank top off, God, take the blazer off because I'm too hot, you know, like this still doesn't look, it's not the most professional thing, but it's not bad. But I'm kind of mad that I took this off because I think I can wear this with this. I wish the fabric was a little thicker, but I may just need to buy a slip to go with this skirt, especially if I'm going to wear it for teaching. Oh, sorry, babe. Here you go. Oh, yeah. And I could wear so many different. I don't know if I'd wear these. I could, but I think I'd like the black ones better. I'm not worried about shoes with this. It's gonna be a no. Yeah, I would probably wear these with it again. Yeah, cool. Okay. And then I know this looks good with pretty much everything. So I'm not gonna try on any of the pants because I know this looks good with all the jeans and all of the pants. Not so great with the pink. It's not my favorite look with the pink pants, but with the green pants. But with all the other pants, this looks good. So we're gonna call this good. And then next, I usually don't wear it with this shirt underneath it, but bear with me. I don't hate it. I have no idea what shoes to wear with it. I think if more skin was showing and like I had like a white tank top, I think I could get away with wearing these. Yeah, I could get away with wearing these. Sorry, again, I apologize for not making eye contact with you. I keep looking at the mirror. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Honestly, I'm a little embarrassed how many clothes that I have because I did not think that I had this many clothes. Which is why I encourage you, if you don't feel like you have anything to wear, to pull everything you own out of your closet. This is not everything I own. This is just the the work appropriate pile. I have my doubts on this one. It's not my favorite. This is actually a pajama top, so it comes with matching like pajama shorts. And what I usually do is I tuck the tie in the pants, but leave the rest not tucked in. And because I usually wear a tank top underneath it, I don't worry too much about like when I raise my arms, it going up. Also, the way the like armpits cut, it doesn't really like rise up a whole lot when I do that. Okay. I know it looks good with jeans, so I'm just gonna give you like, it looks great with jeans. Like it looks very like 90s cute, but still professional enough with jeans. Again, it's like more on the casual side, but I wanted to try it with the brown and with the black. And then it's way too patterned to go with the skirt. I don't hate it. I think the shirt underneath it is throwing me off, but I don't hate it. And then now that we've kind of established what shoes I would wear with these pants, I don't feel like I need to go through the shoes too much. But yeah, I did not realize how much work this would be. Okay, I should have known that this is gonna look fine because there is black in this. And again, you can wear your white shoes with it. And by your, I mean me, and by you, I mean me, and with the white shoes. Cool. I don't know if this is fun for you at all to watch, but I kind of hope it is. Because I had to do it anyways. And I guess if I'm editing this and I absolutely hate this video and I'm bored out of my mind, I just won't show you it. So if you are seeing this video, maybe give it a thumbs up for Laramie feeling good enough to post it. Thank you. Okay, up next is a couple of things. So a couple of these I want to get out of the way. So this one, this is a shirt. It's very fancy. And I think it's pretty fancy. When I put this on, and I will put it on for you, but just know it's not going to look as good because of the tank top underneath it. This is a shirt I reserve, ignore this, for special occasions because it is very nice and I love the way it like wraps around right here. And usually I tuck it in. So let's just do that. And then I wear it with those black boots. So I do wear this with black boots because usually whatever it is that I'm doing this for, like it's worth being a little bit fancier. And those boots are not uncomfortable. Like I do find them relatively comfortable. They're easy to walk in, but I don't like to wear them when I'm teaching because walking in them like to and from somewhere or like doing a quick talk is different than standing for 4 hours in them. And I teach for like 4.5 hours straight this semester. So like a lot of standing, a lot of walking and moving, and I'm like bound to trip. But this is my like, I have a job interview, I have to give a speech somewhere, graduation, this is what I usually wear. Mine, again, minus the tank top, that kind of cheapens it a little bit. But yeah, this is just reserved. This is my like, and I mostly reserve it because it's not my favorite to wear, but it looks really nice. And so I just don't wear it all the time because I don't enjoy wearing it. It's kind of amazing when you have clothing that goes really well with other clothing. Like a lot of these shirts look good with multiple pairs of pants. It's kind of cool because that means you have so many outfits. You want in? You're just standing there. You want in? I gotta keep the door closed for the aesthetics. You wanna come in? No? Okay. You stay there. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about that I think it's cool that if you just have pants and shirts that go really well together, like you can wear multiple pants with multiple different shirts, that you have so many more outfits. Like I feel like I have so much clothes, but I've actually only gone through 4 tops. And that's including the black and white one. Well, 5, I guess, if you count this one too. But I think that's really cool. So up next, I've got a couple of shirts that I have no idea how to style. So I'm actually gonna take these pants off because I don't think these are gonna be the ticket. One of them, my sister was with me, shout out to Shawnee, when I was picking it out. And I don't know that I would have got it had she not loved it. But now that I have it, I have no idea how to style it. Like I feel kind of uncomfortable when I wear it. So hopefully you can help me. So this is the shirt, and I think it should be buttoned, but I don't know how much to button it, and I don't know if you're supposed to tuck it in or not. I think the easiest place to start would be jeans. I'm not gonna make you watch me put these on, so. I would really hate for someone to get a hold of the raw footage of this video. Would not be my favorite. So this is the look so far. This shirt's bunched up, so forgive me. But like, is this work? Like, is this nice enough to wear to work? That's my question to you. Or is it too like summery casual? I don't know that it's any less nice than the other clothing that I've shown you today, but I just feel less comfortable in it. Like, I recognize that this shirt is cute, but I just don't know how exactly to wear it. And I guess maybe like right now, where it's still hot out, would be the perfect time to wear it. And I could like wear it with these shoes. That kind of fancies it up just a little bit. I could wear it with these, with socks that aren't this high, because it is white. Though that is more casual. That is very mom. It's like 90s mom. That's not a bad thing. I do vibe with 90s mom. That's not bad. And then I also have these, which could be cute. Ooh, that's not bad. I am sweating so much. I definitely underestimated how much I'd sweat in this video. Not my favorite. That one's not my favorite, but I liked the other three options. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. I am going to wear this to school once, and I can teach in this because I can easily wear a tank top underneath it. And maybe I won't teach in these jeans though. They're a little tight. I'm judging tightness on whether or not you can see this bubble here where I hurt myself. I'm not embarrassed of it, but I feel like if you can see that, that means my jeans are very tight. And maybe I'm overthinking this, but you know, I want to be modest. That's cute. Okay. I like this. I don't think this is going to look good with the other pants, but if you want me to try it with the other pants, let me know. I just feel like it would look weird because it is more casual. So I think if you added like black pants to this, I don't think it would look good. And I think I could also just wear it with this, like a cover up kind of. I don't know. I'm not very stylish. Yeah, okay. We're gonna call that good. I call that a win. If I didn't find anything tonight, I was gonna get rid of this shirt. So we're gonna try it. It's been here for like a year. It is time for me to branch out. Okay, before I take these pants off, is there anything else I want to do? Oh yes, couple of things. So I want to try this, just a sweater vest. Did not make this sweater vest. I do like this with these. Actually could wear it with this. I would not wear this tank top underneath it. I would wear a different tank top underneath it. That's nice. Now that I got these jeans on, I don't really want to take them off. Like I said, they're a pair of pants that stretches significantly the more that you wear them, so they won't be quite this tight after I've like drove to work in them and like sat down in them. This shirt used to fit me in the arms, but I dried it apparently like 20 too many times. But I do still like to wear it. Like I probably should get another like white cotton button down that actually fits me. But like I don't want to waste it. So I wear it like this on like warmer days. And then I have a red sweater vest that's in the dryer maybe. I might have dried it or I laid it flat. I'll go look in a second. See, it's not my favorite. And even like tucked in, it's just this part up here that where it's so floppy. But I think this one looks better with the red one. I think it's too close in color to this. but like I know that the sweater vest looks good with the jeans. Let me go see if I have that other sweater vest. Hi, Theo. Success. So I think this is a no with this particular button down. I think if I would actually like button it, it would look better, but it's just so close in color. I think that's why I never wore them together. I tend to wear this one, but I mean, I don't know. I'll show you the other one I tend to wear this one with, but I have worn it with this guy. I think part of the reason that this works a little better, and it's lumpy bumpy because it's not tucked in. You wanna come in? So ignore that for a second because I don't feel like tucking it all the way in. I just saw the face that I just made in the mirror. I feel like that's pretty good, and I could button this if I wanted to, but I don't feel like that's bad. Like I feel like that's pretty good. This is actually a pretty standard layer me outfit. Like this is the vibe that I like to go for. I love a good one of these moments, and then I do wear this with other things. So, but I want to finish up these pants, and then the others. What, bud? What do you need? You need a kiss? Thank you. Good boy. Okay. So I'm going to finish up the other two in these pants so I can just take these pants off and then show you everything else. Or I guess it's more than two. So this guy I can wear with the red vest. The way I am out of breath from changing clothes is wild. I didn't think I was going to get all the way through this today. And I'm still probably not going to. And I don't even know if I'll actually go through everything. Reminding myself what outfits these look good with though. I have less of a struggle when I'm trying to style my winter clothing. Like I do better styling warm clothing, or like clothing when it's cold out. Cold weather clothing. I love this shirt. This is an outfit that I don't necessarily wear when I'm teaching in the classroom, but I will wear to work. And I usually wear it with these shoes, again, without socks that are like super visible. Or I could wear it with these. Actually, I could wear it with any of those. And I like it. This is the only silk shirt that I own. And let me tell you, silk is amazing. Like it's kind of amazing how comfortable this is. But yeah, this is the only silk shirt that I own. I will wear this into the ground because I love it. I just think I love how it covers my butt, and I love the sleeves, this like puff that's right here, puff. The sleeve right here, yeah, love the shirt. But I will say it really only looks good with these jeans in this style. If I like cinch in the waist, it's too baggy when I wear my other like fancier, nicer pants. And then it looks kind of funny when it's over top of them. So this is really like a jeans outfit only, but I can wear it with multiple pairs of jeans if I want. Yes, I know there's a better way. I will be back with more knitting content soon. I'm hoping to film. I have so many ideas, but limited time. I'm hoping to film bless you, my goodness. I'm hoping to film another podcast episode soon. But due to the aforementioned busy at school thing, I haven't got a lot of knitting done. But I did finish the baby sweater. And I'm going to talk about it more in depth in the upcoming podcast episode. But I will insert a picture of the baby sweater on the screen somewhere so you can see it. Because I'm pretty excited about it. My friend had her baby 2 weeks early. But everybody's happy and healthy, and she's home now, and little baby's home now. I'm just gonna do one of these for now because I don't really feel like tucking it. So just imagine that looks better. But this is something that I would wear quite often. But when I don't have a tank top underneath it, it definitely looks better. But this is what we're working with. Again, looks great with a lot of different things, but also definitely looks great with the jeans. It looks great with the dress pants too. So I probably won't try it on with all the different dress pants. You could kind of imagine what they look like. All three of them look good. The black, the tan, or beige, whatever color you want to call that, and the green also looks good. There you go. So yeah, this is what this looks like. So I'm just reminding myself that I do like this outfit. This is warm though. Like this is an outfit that you wear when it's really cold outside. Even though this is a cotton, or not cotton, this is a linen, like flax shirt. I do not recommend wearing this and this on top of it. This is 100% cotton. Oh man, I'm already sweating just from that like 2 seconds that I had that on. Actually, and I don't think I'm gonna try the other. Yeah, I'm not gonna put this on again because I know it looks good with everything. And I will show you, I also wear it like this with all the different pants too. I just wear it like a tank top. I actually wore this week. And then I was wearing like the black dress pants because it's too warm to wear sweaters, but like I'm most comfortable at work in some kind of sweater related item. So there's that. So we're gonna call all of the hanging shirts that are not sweaters done. And I showed you a lot of sweaters when I was like going through this, but I don't think I'm gonna go through those sweaters. I think I'm gonna focus on the few that I have a hard time styling. Because really I think I just needed to see it laid out. Like I actually feel like the putting them on was less of a necessary thing than like laying them out and seeing what I had. I think that was what was giving me anxiety. Also, I didn't realize I'm still wearing 2 different shoes. But there is 2 more things I want to try on, specifically with these pants, and they're both the things I've made. Full disclosure, this is dirty. It has, I untied what little shoe I had tied. This is dirty. This has, really needs to be washed, like desperately. I do love this shirt. I made this shirt. This is the, like, improvised, what I'm calling my Gulf side tee. Looks better without a tank top underneath it. And like it's got deodorant stains on it, and it kind of has a very musty smell to it because I have sweated in it a lot. But I like this shirt. However, I try to avoid wearing it when I teach because so much skin will show on the side if I like lift my arm up. So I do try to avoid that. These pants are higher than the other pants I have been wearing it with. This is something I would absolutely wear on a day that I am not teaching, but later I want to try on with the dress pants and see if it A, looks good with said dress pants, B, if I can wear it without it showing off all of my stomach, because I would like to wear this to teach because it is cotton, it is a t-shirt, and there's plenty of room in the armpits for me to sweat, which was kind of the point. If you recall, if you watched that episode, I'll link it up above if you haven't, where I talk about the design elements that I intentionally designed into that particular sweater. And designed into makes it sound fancier than it is. I just knitted the armpits lower so I would have sweat room. And then this is my gray sweater. This obviously is going to look good with jeans. Like I can't imagine it not looking good with jeans. Oh, she's warm. All right. Like, look at that. I mean, come on. Obviously, fabulous. So I am then going to strip myself, relieve myself of these pants. I guess the only other thing I need to really worry about styling is that skirt, if I want to style that skirt. Again, I pulled out everything that could possibly be used, like maybe be used to wear to work or teach in, but I did not where was I going with that? But I knew that I wouldn't use everything, and then I kind of figured that once I got started, I would start seeing patterns and be like, oh, I don't need to try all that on. So we're gonna put this on. Okay. I think that looks good. I think it's fine. Actually, I think it's fine. I don't love it with the black. I think I'm gonna like it better with these pants. And then I am gonna try it with the skirt, though I'm like 90% sure it's not gonna look good with the skirt. I really don't think it's gonna look good with the other colors of pants either. I'm holding out hope for these because I can wear these in the jeans, and that's a pretty good like rotation of how often I want to wear this because this sweater is so warm. So we're gonna try these now. Okay. Yeah, I like that. What does it look like tucked in? I think it just needs that brown to bring out like the warmth in the sweater. I think when it's with black, it becomes dull. Like I think the blue shows more when it's with like a brown. Oh yeah. I love that. Oh my God. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. It's so cool styling the things that you make, huh? Oh my God. Like it's just a sweater, but like it's my sweater. I made it. Okay. Do I look like a professor? Probably not when I stand like that. But like right on the board, jump around, move around, everything's good. Yes, okay. So this is gonna work. I changed my mind. I'm not gonna put the skirt on because I just can tell you, looking at it from here, these two things don't go together. I want them to in my soul, but I don't think they go together. But I'm gonna put that shirt on and then we'll briefly go through, I'll sift through I might only have to do this video in one night because I think all of that stuff looks really good, either tucked in the way this sweater is or like over top of it, but it also, or with jeans. But I'll look through that again, make sure there's nothing in there that I like really wanted to try on. I will say that both of these sweater vests, either without a shirt underneath them or with a shirt underneath them, both of those look great with all three pairs of pants. And by that I mean dress pants. So I don't have to worry about that. I did not mean to take the sweater or the pants off. I meant to take the shirt off, but alas. I only have so many brain cells available after teaching the first week. I don't know what it is about that actually I do, but the first week of class, when you're going over the syllabus and like you're finding your classroom and like you're trying to set your students up for success for the semester, that is the most exhausting week. Like it is more exhausting for a teacher, at least for me, than finals week. Like including like finals grading, all of that to me is way less exhausting than the first week of school. Plus I'm not used to talking for 4 hours straight, so I usually lose my voice, but I was popping like throat soothing. They're not really cough drops because they're not meant for a cough. They're just like everyday throat irritation drops. I was popping those before and after every class, and I did not lose my voice this year. It was a little gravelly this morning, but not bad. Okay, so this is this. It's not my favorite, but looking in the mirror, that's not a whole lot of skin. So if I am writing on the board here, oh, that's good. I can raise my hands pretty high up without showing any stomach, and I can just wear a tank top. Like I'm not gonna be doing one of these in class. So I can actually teach and write on the board, because I teach statistics. I can write on the board in this and not show off any skin I don't wanna show off. It's weird, I don't mind showing off that skin to the general public on a YouTube channel that goes out to all of the internet, but something about showing off my stomach when I'm teaching a class feels like a different kind of thing. Like it feels more unprofessional. But okay, we're gonna try the black pants next. I kind of gave up on transitions again. Okay, that looks really good with black. I think black is I think that's the ticket. And again, you know, as long as I'm not reaching up too far, I think that's good. So that means that when I'm making a white t-shirt to match this, that's wool, but it'll still be white. It'll look like this, but white, or like an off-white. I was worried I was gonna need to make it longer, but this tells me I need to knit it a little shorter so that when it stretches, because it is superwash merino, and it's 100% superwash merino, when it stretches, it'll not be too long. Where I'm pretty short, like this is the top of my hip bones, that's kind of where I like my t-shirts to sit, but when you're wearing lower rise pants, then, you know, you're at risk of showing off more of your stomach, which again, not a problem I have in normal public, and I don't even care in professional. If other people do it, I just don't feel super comfortable. But let me, while I'm wearing this, let me take a look. This is my sweater pile, and not all of these sweaters are sweaters I bought to wear professionally. Some of them are just really warm. I love this one. This is 100% cashmere, I believe. But I don't know because it didn't come with the tag. But I think this is cashmere. But I love this color. But it looks good with anything. As do all of those. Yeah, there's nothing really else in here that I need to try on. If you want to see any of these, let me know. But basically they look good with no matter what pants I put them with. This shirt I found at Goodwill. I love wearing it with jeans, and I usually wear it on Fridays because it's just a little bit more of a casual vibe. But I do wear it to teach sometimes. I like to wear it over. I have this I have this green dress. I've actually talked about this dress on this channel. I think I talked about it in my bucket list video, like my 2025 goals video. I wear this over that a lot when it gets colder out, and then I wear leggings under that dress. I also did not include that dress in this video just because I didn't really need to, but I'm gonna get out of this, and then I'm gonna do my outro, and then I think I'm good. Like, it is 9:30, so I have been filming for like 45 minutes, but that took way less time than I thought. Like, I really thought I was gonna be... really thought that was going to be harder. I think what helped, I got these shoes over the summer, and I did not realize how helpful these were going to be in styling the more like summery, springy, early fall outfits. Because then again, by the time I get to winter, like I am going to be wearing these, and they won't look the best, but I can wear thick socks with these. I'm warm. And like the ones that these don't look the best with, these look fine with. And I like, honestly, I'm okay with not looking perfect because at the end of the day, I'm just teaching. Like it's not that big of a deal, and I need shoes that I can walk in. But I'm really glad I got those sandals because they're not really like I wouldn't wear them, or I don't wear them like casually on a normal day, but I wore them to a wedding and I really liked them, and I wear them to work sometimes. So I think that was a game changer. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with what we came up with today. I think I have way more outfit options than I thought. And I'm actually kind of excited for winter so I can wear my sweater. However, I'm not excited for winter in any other capacity. Like I'm cool if it just doesn't come. But I think that's it. I think that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, even though this is like absolutely not my normal content, and I probably won't make much like this in the future. I'm not really a fashion girly. I'm just a knit girly. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Even if you're not subscribed, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting. 1,000 is like, it was a stretch goal for me in like the next 2 years. So the fact that I made it in August is like I want to cry, throw up, and celebrate all at the same time because it's so cool. And like also kind of terrifying, but it's really cool. But anyways, I'm gonna stop going on. I appreciate you. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a like. Comment below with your favorite knitting or crochet pattern from Ravelry, and I will use that to make that Ravelry pattern dump video, like your Ravelry pattern dump video with your favorite patterns. And feel free to dump more than one, but like if you could just give me one so I have some content to work with, that would be amazing. And also like I want to know what you love to knit. If you don't have something that's on Ravelry but you want to share it with me, go ahead and put it on there, and I can like mention it in the description box of that video or something. I'll try to do something to incorporate that if it's not a pattern that's available on Ravelry. You can subscribe if you want. If you're not already subscribed, that's okay. I hit 1,000. I could never make another growth spurt. We could stay here for the rest of my time on YouTube and I would be happy. Though I would also love to have more people in this community. So like it's like I already feel like I have more people on this channel than I ever thought I would. And so I'm okay not getting any more. But also, do you want to join? the community. Like, do you want to hang out more? At that, I'm going to let you go, but I hope you have a wonderful night. Again, I apologize to those of you who I have not had a chance to respond to your comments, but I will. But I hope you have a great day, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye. And so depending on how many, hey, that you're seeing me. You're seeing my reflection. Yeah, it's me in the window, silly boy. I know. What a weird thing. But God, I cannot finish a thought. That was really obnoxious.